Let me pull up the story. We got this from timcast.com. House passes bill to protect family members of SCOTUS justices. 27 Democrats voted against it. So, of course, you guys have heard they're protesting in front of Kavanaugh's house. This is a continuation of that story. They decide to protest in front of justices' homes. It's illegal to do so. An activist organization publishes information showing people how to get to these homes, which I'm assuming is also illegal. The federal government says nothing. They're not going to intervene. And then Jen Psaki comes out and says, well, we certainly encourage this. They're still defending it. A dude shows up to kill Kavanaugh. They say, okay, well, we're going to arrest that guy. And now people are still protesting. I watch these videos of people marching in front of the homes of Kavanaugh. And there's statements coming from the neighbors. The neighbors said, after what happened especially, we don't know who these people are. We don't know what's going to happen. And we're supposed to just live this way? No, they should be arrested. I could not imagine that. I want you all to imagine this. Like, remember what happened to Tucker Carlson? They went to his house, were banging on his door, and his wife had to hide in the pantry. Now they want to take your guns away? Yo, when they've got people burning down your businesses, coming to your home and threatening you, and it's happened that they've gone to people's houses on numerous occasions, and now they're saying take away their guns, red flag laws. Let me tell you something.
You can't even call the police, Tim, because they're going to wait outside for 40 minutes.
Well, sure, right. but in Wisconsin, there was a group of Black Lives Matter activists. They thought some girls had been kidnapped. They showed up to this house where they thought the kidnapping happened, and they set fire to it. The fire got put out by, I think, emergency services. They set fire to it again. This same group of people went in front of another guy's home because apparently he had an altercation with a neighbor. They called him racist. So you've got these same people. Everybody knows they were involved in arson. Someone was. And so he brandishes a shotgun through his window. The police come and arrest him. Now, look, people outside in front of your home, he felt threatened. There's an argument about whether or not he should have brandished a weapon. I mean, he's in his own home and he's making a warning. And so they said you can't point a weapon at people. But then it's a question of if these are people who have set fire to a house and they're in front of your home and you're defending yourself, like, how would you, like, imagine this. Someone's coming to your property with violent intentions and you're like, I can't point my weapon at them until after they attack you. So again, I don't like the conflict. I don't like that he did it. The point is, here's what's going to happen. You will be in your house. Activists and protesters and extremists will show up and they'll scream at you. And then when you say, like, back off, we are armed, they'll call in a red flag. And they'll say he's a crazy guy with a gun, and the cops will show up and say, hand over your guns. I warned about this in 2018. I said it's only a matter of time because we were watching the police not do anything. When one of these a group of people will show up to your house, and this is what I was talking about with Tucker Carlson. Here's what will happen because I've watched this happen in real time. You guys have probably seen this too. You'll have a group of 50 people. They'll all be standing back and they'll all be yelling. One guy will like bang on the glass. Then as soon as he does, a bunch of other people start banging on the glass because someone crossed the line and they cross with him. The glass breaks. Then everyone's standing back like, oh, the door's open. One person will slowly look in and then someone else will look in. And then the rest of the crowd will be like, oh, they're going in.
Mob mentality.
And then they'll start mobbing in. We saw that with those shopping malls during the riots where it was like, I think it was Jake Paul or whoever went in. And so what I'm saying is what'll happen is they'll go to someone's house like Tucker Carlson. They're banging on the door. Eventually someone's going to break the door and it's going to pop open. Then you're going to see the mob mentality. One person's going to peek in, another person's going to step in, and then everyone's going to rush in.
Tim, I disagree with you. The police officers during the BLM riots, they did do something. They got on their knees and they put up their fist and they joined in unison. Right. So did the FBI. So did the CIA. And when they were tweeting a support of Black Lives Matter, they were tweeting in support of Marvel movies like Black Panther, which somehow was connected in some kind of weird way. So seeing this larger weaponization of the intelligence agencies, seeing these police officers within the last 2 to 3 years, they exposed themselves. They showed exactly who they are. They are agents of the state that is represented by the people in power that abuse their power for their own political purposes, for their own financial gain. So this is clear as day. And obviously the same people that weaponized these intelligence agencies, these police departments to excuse some of the worst, horrible behavior where dozens of people died are the same ones that are telling you, trust the police. Just give up your arms.
I'm just following orders.
Exactly.
I'm just following orders.
Yeah, which is absolutely illogical.
That's what those New York police officers were saying when they were literally arresting kids for eating inside at a restaurant without the vaccination. I'm just following orders.
Exactly.
It's not.